I am so frustrated with how hard it is to create consistency in my business, and I'm afraid that I'll never actually achieve the financial independence that I seek. See, these are some things that were constantly coming up in my mind because I was living in survival mode. And each time that I got to 10K per month or so close to surpassing it, boom, self-sabotage kicked in. Survival mode was bringing up self-sabotage, saying, you can't go beyond 10K per month. It's not safe for you to go beyond 10K per month. Let's go back to survival mode. We know what that's like. And it's just their brain playing tricks on you and messing with you. And it's throwing up so much resistance just as you're about to achieve or surpass that goal that you've set for yourself, that boom, you fall back and you're in survival mode again, wondering how am I even going to pay the bills? And that's what was happening to me. And I want to share with you that there is a way to shift. There is a way for you to shift from 10K a month, which can seem like a lot, especially 2 years ago. Like 10K a month, you were doing really well. Today, in today's economy and everything that's unfolding in today's economy, it's not. 10K a month is actually survival mode. It's just enough, right? You're not living financially free. You're still wondering, oh my gosh, how am I going to pay the bills next month? Oh my gosh, how am I going to pay my staff? Where am I going to get my clients from? And it's survival mode, constantly kicking in, because those of us who experienced the abuse got so used to survival mode that became familiar, and our brain just wants to take us back to what's familiar. So here's the thing. You get to choose to step into thriving. You get to choose to say, 10K a month, it can sound great, and when I look at it and break everything down, it's not. It's not the financial independence that you seek. So how do you shift from survival mode and 10K a month to thriving and having 10K days? Could you imagine that? Now I know it can seem really big, like how do I go from 10K a month to 10K a day? And there is a process, and it's actually easier than creating a 10K month. Could you believe that? It was something that shocked me when I came across this and when this was shared with me, and I'm here to share it with you. So if you're ready to leave survival mode in the past, go beyond 10K a month, no longer self-sabotage, get rid of that fear, or at least set it aside, that fear that says, I'll never achieve the financial independence that I want. And actually step into being thriving. Step into living out your thriving life. Step out and create a 10K day. Because a 10K day not only gives you the financial independence you seek, it gives you the time freedom that you want. It opens up your schedule to allow you to create the relationships that you're seeking. And when you're financially independent, you're no longer in survival mode. So there's this transformation that takes place. So instead of allowing that fear and frustration that was rooted, for me it was rooted in a limiting belief that I don't believe I can grow beyond 10K a month. And that's where I kept hitting that mark and bumping up against it. 10K a month, 10K a month. And I'd get close, and as soon as I started to surpass it, boom, that limiting belief kicked in. You can't go here because that's not what we believe. So if you're ready to root out the unwanted limiting beliefs that are getting in the way, that are keeping you in survival mode, that are limiting your income to 10K a month, and you're ready to step into living your thriving life, creating that financial independence, creating a 10K day, what if you did that just once a week? What if you did it once every other week? And it was so much easier than creating 10K a day. Is that something that you could imagine or begin to imagine? That's what is possible for you. So I want you to experience this, and I want to be the one to guide you to do it, because I know what it's like to feel like you're stuck in survival mode, to feel like the past abuse is going to haunt you for the rest of your life. And because you feel like that past abuse is going to haunt you for the rest of your life, it prevents you from achieving the financial independence that you seek. Because when you know that you've got this big dream of financial independence, because when you are financially independent, you no longer stay in a relationship that no longer serves you. You no longer stay in a relationship based on finances. You no longer stay in abusive relationships. And you get to stand in your power because you're financially independent, and you get to choose which relationship you stay in. It's a big difference between I have to stay and I choose to stay. I'm in survival mode in terms of finances at $10K a month. I am thriving in my finances at $10K a day and creating financial independence, which allows you to then give back to the women and men that you want to help who've been through the experience that you had as well. So just open up the possibility to imagine that you have the financial independence, that you have a 10K day 2, 3, 4 times a month that is so much easier than you ever imagined possible. And because of that, you are thriving in every area of your life. So if you're ready to explore this, just send me a message. And if you want to hear about the community that I'm opening up, I've got super early bird specials going on right now. The early bird special is less than $1 a day, and you get to come inside the community and we get to engage off of the socials 12 times a month. And you get to ask me your questions. Maybe you want coaching. Maybe you want coaching about how to get rid of a limiting belief. Maybe you want coaching about how do I create that 10K day, Heather? Maybe you want coaching about your messaging. Or you want coaching about how do I wake up feeling at peace? So many things we get to discuss because inside the community, it's people just like you and me, entrepreneurs who experienced sexual assault or domestic violence in the past. And you're building your business and something is getting in the way, and it's a result of the limiting beliefs that were created when you were in survival mode. It's time to release survival mode and step into your thriving life. So come on in, message me the word community. I am so excited to share this with you because I know that it is possible for you to create a 10K day like that. And when you're able to do that at will, you're no longer dependent upon other people. You're no longer concerned that, oh my gosh, I've got this limiting belief. I'm going to self-sabotage myself as soon as I get close to that goal. Self-sabotage, we're going to work on that. We're going to remove it. So come on inside the community. So excited to share this with you. Message the word community to me and let's you and I get this going because it's opening up in a couple of weeks and I want you on the inside. This is Heather Dunlop. Always remember, you have strength within you.